Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the lasso tools. Let's jump to the lasso tool, and the first one is the basic lasso tool, and I want to explain you how it works. For example, we want to create a selection. Let's do it, and we can click the mouse and drag it all around the picture like this. If we want to select this, we can do it like this. With the shortcuts, for example, if we want to add some selection, another area, it's the same with Marquee tools. I explained in the previous tutorials I did. So if we want to select this, we can select it like this, in this way, not precise way. And for example, we can want to fill it, and we can fill it. You see, you make this selection, fill it. Okay, it disappears. For example, we want to make it, fill it with content aware, and this. So, and here we want to remove it. Okay, that's the way how it works. It's very simple. It can be used for different things, but in many cases I use it just to do this kind of work, to fill some space and to blend everything better, for walls, for skin, for everything. Or you can use it to make some different shapes, for example, to create clouds, or I don't know, for example, this wall wants something shape here in this. Okay, if you make the selection, click on top inside of the selection, and you can move it everywhere you want. For example, I want to paint this, I can paint it another color. Looks like it's not 100% black, this color, I think, but it's okay. For example, we can add to this some Gaussian blur to blur it. The blur affects only the inside of the selection. Okay, so that's the way how the basic lasso tool works. Sorry. Let's jump to the other selection. I think this is useful as the lasso tool, the basic. This is the Polygonal lasso tool, and this can be used for creating shapes like this, precise. For example, if you wanted to make a straight line, is just press shift and you create it like this, like this, like this. And to close it, you can come here, and if you see, when you are close to the end, and you can close it just by clicking if you want to close it with a click. But if you stay here and you just press enter, and the selection is made here to the closest point. This is how it works. It can be used like the basic lasso tool. Okay, we take it, we make a copy of this layer, and for example, just let me take back all this object because we want to explain. For example, we come here, this, and this, and fill with content aware, and so we can do this, oops, this, and here, and here. Press enter to close the selection, press fill, content aware, and I think it's okay just for the purpose to show you how it works. And now we just go back. For example, if you want to select this object for any purpose, maybe to change the color, or just this one here, here, I come here, straight line here, here. The selection is closed. Now I take this, and you see I can change the color in any color I like. For example, this red, and more light, less light, more separation, what you want. For example, this here, it was not the best selection, but just for the purpose to use it to make a better job. For example, here we can increase the feather of the selection, because you see it doesn't look so good, and before making the selection you can increase the feather maybe 2 or 3 pixels, but is another way we can fix it. For example, we come here and we paint with a black. With a black we can change it here. Foreground, if we press D, okay, we press D, and this is the black color, and we can make it this, or for example, click here, press shift, click another time here, you see the straight line. So that's how we can select this object. The color is another one, but looks very natural. So coming back here, and we delete this adjustment layer because we don't want it anymore. Now I want to explain the first lasso tool is the magnetic lasso tool. It is very nice. We select it, we come here, and if we want to select this rectangle, this white rectangle here, we click in this edge here, click here, and we want to follow the edge like this. Come here, go in this way. You see it's not so good selection here, but I will explain you how can be done better. Like this, like this, like this. And here appears the small circle. We can click and close the selection. For example, this selection here is not okay, this one here is not okay, and this one here is not okay. So this tool I think is better to use in this kind of object, but it's okay, we start here and I will explain you here. For example, we have this feature here, the frequency. The frequency defines the number of the points they appear here. So see, now if this is 60, the frequency is 60, but if we increase it to 100, now in this case this selection will work better for this object. In every object we want to select is a different case. Every time is a different case. For example, this is a rectangle, maybe one Another time we want to select a circle, triangle, and we have to find the right amount of these points. So if you see, this is a better selection. You can say why we don't do it with the rectangle tool by clicking here, and it's okay. But you know, after you learn how the magnetic lasso tool works, you will know every situation you're gonna need that tool. And go again, the contrast. If we have low contrast and make the selection, in this case it will work better. Why? Because the contrast defines how tolerant we will be. It's like to make the feather of the selection more high, to make the feather. No, if I click in this precise point, the contrast will make the calculation and find the right point, the same point. That pixel is identical with this first one. But if we increase it and try to make this selection, we click here, and here is precise, and you saw here what happens. It comes out here, so mistakes here, imperfection everywhere. We load this, we make it again, and go straight, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. I'm doing a fast job because the purpose is to show you how it works, not to do a perfect work. For example, now the width. What is the width? If we click here, we have contrast 1, frequency 100, and we click here. See, we have to go precise to the edge, and it's okay. Now we select. We have to go precise to the edge, because if you go up or down, the selection will follow the mouse. But if we do this, see, we go here and it goes this way. But if we take this up to the maximum 255 and we do this, for example, we go like this, and the selection will follow without doing big mistakes. See, just this one here, we can do it, or we can fix it in different ways. So that's how it works. But to show it better, we need to use, okay, let's do it to this chair, for example. This the feather is this feather here. The width, we can lower it down because I'm gonna be a bit more careful. So the selection, the contrast, we let it to 3. This one not so high, to 60 for example, because we want to be a smooth selection, not so harsh. Pixels, 1 pixel, maybe like this, and we start. This is the best point. this case the selection will follow this edge because they are white and here. And we close the selection. This is the selection. Maybe if you want to fix it a bit more, there are different ways. For example, by pressing the Alt button here, up, and doing that. And here are some imperfections. We want to add some space by pressing Shift and OK. So, and here you want to remove some selection like this. It's okay. We don't have why to be perfect in this case. Maybe someone will ask why I don't make the selection right here, because for the magnetic lasso tool was more easy to select this, but I can do it. Okay, follow this, and there it is. Oops. Okay, we can fix it later. Okay. We come here. There is. Here. Oops. And okay. We take the lasso tool, make those. Oops. Add some right here. And this. For example, okay, I'm gonna use the Polygonal tool here. This, and then we'll find this one on some parts. And right here. Okay, so we can do something to change again the color of this. We make it because it is not yellow. Red. See, it's not the image is not doesn't have quality, the right quality to see. When I go to the maximum saturation, we lose everything, and it's okay because I think every one of you understood how it works, and the last thing to say is to thank you for watching this video, and see you at the next tutorial.